is Cat Edney. I'm a dental hygienist and dental therapist and the founder of The Modern Therapist. And I'm delighted to bring you today the Varios Combi Pro2 from NSK. I have been a hygienist and therapist since 2008, and I've been practicing here in Canary Wharf for nearly 17 years. It has always been really important to me to bring the best technology to my patients. I always make sure that I'm working with tools and equipment that really suits the treatments that I'm trying to provide them, and to just give them the gold standard care that I know all of us want to give our patients. The Varios Combi Pro2 has a sleek design with wipe clean touchscreen, water controls on both sides, and it has a custom made stand which makes it incredibly portable for multi-surgery use. The Varios Combi Pro2 has a standout feature that the ultrasonic handpiece is now made of titanium. By being made of titanium, this handpiece is 30% lighter, and it's also ergonomically designed to be comfortable in the clinician's hand and really beautifully balanced. The titanium has a wonderful finish that feels comfortable to hold and is non-slip. When we use the ultrasonic handpiece, we can change the power very easily with the buttons on the machine. We've also got the option to change the power settings up and down with the buttons on the wireless foot pedal. Additionally, the ultrasonic handpiece has a feedback function whereby power is automatically adjusted to avoid tip wear. Another great feature of the Varios Combi Pro2 is 40-degree heated water both on the ultrasonic and the powder therapy side. Having 40-degree heated water provides exceptional comfort for our patients throughout the prophylaxis appointment. This ultrasonic can be used on general, perio or endo settings, and these settings are very easy to switch between with just a touch of a button. Additionally, you can have your 40-degree heated water and you can switch that heating on or off to your preference, and that is again a very easy to navigate setting within the machine. When we move over to the powder therapy side, there is the option to have both supra and subgingival powders, and these are contained completely within the powder chamber, which means there's a lot less concerns when it comes to maintenance or worries about blockages. The supragingival powder chamber is extremely easy to fill. There is a button on the settings that allows you to release the power and the pressure of that chamber very quickly in order to top up your powder. And the chamber has enough space in there for an entire session with your patients. These powders don't need to be changed between patients because it's a closed system. We also have multiple power settings for powder therapy. You can use supragingival mode as a prophy mode, or you can use the subgingival powder mode as a perio mode. But additionally, if you want to reduce the power using supragingival powders, you can use perio mode. If you want to reduce power settings in the prophy mode and use perio mode, you can swap those over. What I really love about the Varios Combi Pro2 is the multi-functionality of this machine. With this machine, NSK is saying you can have whatever power settings you like depending on the patient that presents to you in your chair. So what I love about that is that if my patient has heavy calculus, I've really got great robust tips and general high power settings that I can use to remove that calculus. But if I have a patient who has just soft biofilm, then I can really reduce the power very easily at just a touch of a button. The multifunctionality is saying that you play your way. However your patient presents to you, as the clinician, you can make the choice in how you'd like to treat them. When it comes to switching between the powder chambers, it really is as easy as a touch of a button. We just click the button on the side and remove the original powder chamber. And then when you want to replace that with either the supragingival or the subgingival, the next powder chamber, it's just clicking it back into place and that is ready for you to use. With the Varios Combi Pro2, we also have an auto selector. So that means that when I'm finished using one side of the machine and I decide that I want to start my powder therapy, I can just lift that powder therapy handpiece up and the machine will auto select the most recent settings I had for the powder therapy. This means that, again, there's a lot less moving around between appointment stages with my patients, and I'm able to know exactly what setting I'm going to be using for my patients as well. The Varios Combi Pro2 also comes with a very exciting jet nozzle, which is for use with the subgingival perio powder. The jet nozzle narrows the beam of the spray and means that we're now able to remove staining on dentine, on cementum and on restorative materials without having to use aggressive powders. The subgingival perio powder is a very small micron glycine powder that is safe for use on cementum and dentine and subgingivally, and now with this jet nozzle it means we can use this on the majority of our patients. The Varios Combi Pro2 comes with a wireless foot pedal. This means we have no more worries about wires in our surgeries. And with the foot pedal, we have the option to increase and decrease the settings of both the ultrasonic and the powder therapy side. You can also switch between general, endo and perio settings with this pedal. And there's the option to use only water on the powder therapy side using the middle button on that wireless pedal. What is really exciting about the Varios Combi Pro2 is this machine only needs to be plumbed into the air in your surgery. There is the option to have water both on the bottle on the machine, but also on a bottle on the stand. This makes it extremely versatile and means that multiple dental surgeries will be able to install the Varios Combi Pro2 with ease. In order to install a Varios Combi Pro2, you will need two 6mm air and water outlets run at 5.5 bar and 1 bar respectively. You'll also need your compressor to be oil-free and to have water traps installed. And this can be checked by an engineer very easily. In addition, you could have the iCart Profi 2 installed, which comes with a water kit, negating the need for you to have the external water line fitted. The Varios Combi Pro2 is very easy to clean and maintain using a non-alcohol wipe on all surfaces. In addition, there are settings to flush through the hoses after every patient use, and you can flush this whole system twice weekly with NSK's Be Clean. Cleaning the water circuit within the Varios Combi Pro2 is very simple using the CLM cleaning setting within the machine.